Hello there. Hey, we're going to talk a few minutes and celebrate Juneteenth. And I want to just say a few things about today. We are having a celebration here today. I hit the wrong button, so that's why I paused for a second. But anyway, we are here celebrating Juneteenth, and I want to just talk to you a few minutes about Juneteenth. And just to kind of from an entrepreneurship standpoint, some things that I just think that we should be aware of, be conscious of, and be focused on, and don't forget, and just just kind of touch bases on some things that I feel like should have happened and didn't happen. And hey, we are, thank God that we have it as a national holiday. So of course, if some of you don't know, in 1865, there was the era of freeing the slave. That's what it was. And then also it was during that post-war, that Reconstruction period, and Americans was freed in June 19th of 1865. And just recently, here a few years ago, they really start noticing, start paying attention to it. And also there's a lot of inequality that has not been changed. There's things that haven't been changed. So I just want to talk about a few of them. And I think that being an entrepreneur, for one, we always focus on, let me tell you, I want you to be an entrepreneur, but I want you to be an entrepreneur that has the focus in mind of doing extremely well in your business, making money in your business, because money talks, I'm sorry, and BS walks. So with that being said, not trying to be too graphic here, but here again, with that being said, if we've had the economical power that I know that we have the potential to have, then we can make some changes. We won't have to fight the system as I see it, as much as we have been. We have to. You don't have to beg for equality. We shouldn't have to beg for equality. So with that being, as a subject of conversation, let's just talk about a few things that I feel like, you know, what's what can help us in this entrepreneurship space. And I feel like the era what we're in here, I know that we experience a lot of violence. We experience a lot of, still discrimination. But my thing about that, let me tell you, don't wait for anybody to build for you, build your own. Don't allow anybody to just limit you. You have the freedom in 1865. And another thing about that era. Now, although Galveston, Texas, they recognized it to the fullest, but there are some states now that the Jim Crow era did not acknowledge it. And there were challenges with that whole situation, right? So that's just like today. You got resistance of people with the gym with that mentality. Don't allow them to limit you. Don't allow them to tell you what doors you can't go in. Entrepreneurs, business owners, small business owners. Yeah, we see it. We still see it out here. But you can find other ways to get through those doors that you want to get through. You really can. You really, really, really can. And don't allow things to limit you. And so in that era, like I said, when all of that happened, yes, everybody else recognized that the slaves were free. But then also the slaves wasn't equipped enough to stand on their own when they got out, in the other states. Go and research it, read about it. So it's almost like history is kind of repeating itself in a different way. Like now, this economic opportunities for entrepreneurship and everything else, people are still like, okay, they're afraid to make a move because they've been told, I want to say the right words here, and I'm just connect with us and get in our group. So and when I do some live zooms, we can talk about a little bit more than we talking about on here, because I know I was talking about something on my TikTok page and that thing got censored. Somebody didn't even hack my page, but it's all good because they don't like to hear the truth on things, and they don't want that. That's the thing about it. The media is censored, and they want you suppressed, and sometimes you go right along with them with your limited thinking. That's right, I said it. Your limited thinking, because some of you out here got some of the most brilliant ideas. Y'all got the most, boy. I be want to tell you so bad. I'm like, no, they gonna have to come and consult with me because I ain't telling them nothing. But I mean, I give a lot of free information here. I'm just joking, y'all. So anyway, also, with that, because I ain't going on a tangent, I'm just going to a little bit. I gotta get ready to take my son to the airport, so I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to talk, just giving you a little bit on this celebration of Juneteenth, and I'm glad that it's being fully recognized here, and it's a blessing to have that. Now, let's also talk about some of the things that have happened over the last few years of inequality. With the George Floyd situation, all of that stuff happened, and how even other countries just really saw, wow, oh my goodness, those people in the United States really got it bad. Those folks, they really have it bad over there. And I think the whole world opened up and saw just how we were being treated. But we have to get stronger in here and do things so where we can uplift you. Don't wait on what James Brown said. You don't have to give it to me. Just tell me when I can get it and I can go and get it myself. That's all. Do it. And you got to have that mentality too. And then, also we know the Black Lives Matter movement, whatever that has to do, whatever it is. Anyway. But we are not, we don't need to be here stagnant, and we don't need to be here waiting on anybody to make moves for us. This is a celebration. Juneteenth is a magnificent, marvelous celebration. Yes, it is. But outside of this day here, tomorrow on June 20th, don't get complacent and back into your old way of doing things in the rut of things. Get out here and plan. Get you a daily planner and sit down and just plan your day, plan your way up to the success ladder. Because hey, it all belongs to God. It don't belong to man. But see, y'all allowing folks to suppress y'all and tell you what you can't do and what you can do, and then you're defeated and you're scared because you feel like, oh no, it ain't for me, because you don't sit here and you don't let people told you what can't happen. Let the news media fool you. They don't trick you, and they don't brainwash you. Yeah, most media done brainwashed a lot of you, and you don't even think you can do some of the things you can do. You don't even invest in yourself, and you feel like you're just going through the status quo. And a lot of these churches, I'm saying it, yeah, a lot of these churches done fooled you too. They getting your money, and they riding in Rolls Royces, and they riding in whatever they want to ride in and do whatever they want to do, and then they keeping you suppressed and your family suppressed, and they living a good life with their wives and their husband, and then the side chicks too. Yes, they are. So come on, people, let's wake up. Juneteenth is more than just this celebration today. It's really to get out and just really, really think about what's really going on right now. So I think the floodgates of heaven is open for you. Use them accordingly. Use them accordingly. If you are on a 9 to 5, guess what you need to do? You need to build something of your own as well. Stay on your 9 to 5. I'm not saying you have to leave your 9 to 5. And if you want this company to help you, be a Strategist Sandy and Push the Dream Network to help you, me and my team will do what we do. That's right. I have a team now. Only thing I can do, they on speed dial. Only thing I can do is tell them when I get my projects, and they'll help me bring them to pass, manifest them. So it won't take me long to do your projects if you are one of the ones that want to reach out to me. But anyway, that's all I want to say to you today. And then also, wait, one more thing about the voting rights. People get out there and vote. Okay, vote and stop. Get intelligent and get informative on what's really going to be best for you and your children. If you don't do nothing else, let me tell you this right here. I know y'all love your family, you love your children, you love everybody, right? You love, but you mainly love them kids. Because I can see a lot of you just bring, you have your children posted and everything they do, and they graduate, and when they're celebrating their birthday, when they're celebrating anything they celebrating, y'all putting them out here on social media, right? So this is what you need to do. And I'm going to leave you with this. Think about this. Think about it. Say, you know what? When I'm gone, if by me voting this election, I want to be able to vote for my grandchildren and my great grands. So that's going to be best for them. So this voting, when I vote this time, I will be voting for them. not me, not so much as me. I'm gonna be voting for them along the road. Because I'm gonna tell you, if it go one way, it may not be favorable for them. If it go another way, yeah, you have a better chance. So stop listening to all of this rhetoric about the other half. You better try to keep your president you have now. Because it ain't gonna be pretty for you and your next generation, and next one and next one. Because all this stuff here is just gonna revert this back. Come on, understand what's going on. Get educated and informed. So anyway, that's all I want to say. We celebrate Juneteenth and we're doing all this stuff, but are we really, really paying attention to what's really going on out here in these streets? Are we really paying attention to it? Some of y'all, I just don't know. I wonder about you sometime. But anyway, I'm Sandy, Be a Strategist Sandy. Just want to tell you that. Have a good Juneteenth day. Celebrate. Because I got some work to do. I got some websites to build and I got some stores to create for some of my clients. So anyway, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating having the opportunity to operate in my gifts and my calling. So anyway, if y'all need my services, please schedule a one-on-one with me and I'll make it happen. Okay. We'll make it happen. All righty. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye.